この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Natsume Yuujinchou, specifically Zoku Natsume Yuujinchou, specifically episodes 6 and 7. Last week we watched episodes 4 and 5 and they were fucking lovely. Episode 4 was full of like the cutest thing that I've ever seen because we decided to safeguard this little egg that was kind of abandoned by its parents, but it wasn't really the egg of those parents. It's a different creature and it's been moved into that egg, so there's all this relevance for Natsume being a child of one family who's kind of rejected and put somewhere else, and then it's fraught and difficult and stuff, and he decides to take in that egg and protect it and keep it, and Yanko ends up helping kind of reluctantly, but then not very reluctantly at all, and getting really into it because Yanko is that way, and that's just how he is. Thanks, Madara. And then it hatches and becomes literally the cutest creature in existence ever, which cannot stand for very long. So some guy shows up and is like, hey, we're gonna eat that, and we're like, no, you can't do that. And then we protect the thing and it gets all mad, and then we talk it down, and everything's good, and it turns into a gigantic, terrifying bird monster, which is fucking cool, but terrifying, but very fucking cool, and ultra cute and really wholesome, and also has relevance for a lot of different things because abandonment. Yeah. That was a good episode. It was a damn good episode. Keep them coming. The one after that, also a good episode. We met this little boy character named Kirinohara. I think that's right. I didn't write it down. Or Kirinoha. It's one or the other. Full little yokai character who had met Natsume Reiko in the past and had his name taken from him by Natsume Reiko. However, the name is not in the book, so we have to go out searching for it. In the meantime, Natsume's getting sick, which has its own kind of difficulties with it because it plays into his whole thing of like, no, I'm sick, I'm doing terribly, I feel like crap. Everybody ignore that. We got work to do. Let's go. My suffering doesn't matter. We go help other people because that's Natsume. It's just who he is. Eventually, we end up finding a lot of interesting things out about Reiko in the process of finding this child yokai's name. 50 years ago, the name was stolen, or was it 50 years or something? I don't remember. A long time ago, name was stolen. Put and tied it to a branch of a tree, and Kirinoha was told not to come back, and we find out eventually that the whole point was for the tree to grow above the rest of the canopy and give Kirinoha the chance to see the ocean that he was too afraid to leave his home to actually go and see, and to give him that joy. Now, the really, really interesting thing about this is that it tells us a ton more information about Natsume Reiko, while at the same time telling us nothing. I feel like I continue to understand her better and better, and yet I am miles and miles and miles away from ever being able to say I understand Natsume Reiko, and that's really cool. It makes her a super interesting, mysterious character to me. Love it. Okay. Those are the main points that I have for the previous couple of episodes. Now we're moving into episode 6. I think that episodes 6 and 7 are going to be a two-parter, because at some point, I think it was like, because I watched episode 1 alone, and then I watched episodes 2 and 3, and I think on the episode 2 and 3 video, somebody commented saying that like in the middle of the season somewhere there was a two-parter, and then if I kept with the 2-episode schedule that I was doing, we would hit it properly and not have a weird split. I don't remember if it was 6 and 7 or like 8 and 9 or something. I think it was 6 and 7, so I'm kind of half expecting a two-parter, so if story doesn't seem to be progressing super quickly, we'll just flow with it. Either way, we're gonna go on into this and watch these 2 episodes of Natsume Yuujinchou, hoping for cool and fun stuff and any information that we can glean, and maybe some change-ups in style. I don't really know. It can be anything. It can do whatever the hell it wants. It's a serial. I mean, not like a cereal, but a serial. Bing, 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 bing. It's great. It's excellent. Love it. Okay. There's one last thing that I want to talk about. Just because this is the first video since it's happened, I'll figure... I probably want to make like an actual video about this just because it's kind of a big deal to me. You'll notice over the course of this video that I am not using my tea jar, and that is because tragedy has struck in the night. Yesterday, I did something that I actually do pretty frequently. I made tea. I went and like worked out outside for a little bit just to get some exercise in and get woken up. Made some tea, and poured the tea into my tea jar and then threw it in the freezer. And usually what I do is I'll throw it into the freezer because hot tea on a hot day sucks. So I'll throw it in the freezer and then I'll go take a shower and then I'll immediately grab the tea out of the freezer, and with like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, it'll be cold and at least like chilly and sometimes a little frosty and wonderful. You know, iced tea. Perfect. Great. Love it. Yeah. So grabbing my tea jar is usually part of my setup process. It's like, all right, is my microphone there? Is everything recording? My screens are good and set up properly. My lights are on. Everything's set up. The blinds are closed. The window is closed. There's not much background stuff. I'm recording properly. I've got enough space on my desk. All of the checklist. And one of the things on that checklist is I've got my tea jar, right? Because to do my like sync at the beginning of things, I've got a little track that plays. It's basically the very beginning of the beep beep timer that you see, red, yellow, yellow, green. Except that when it goes green, it goes like full white screen so that it's more clear. But I use that, I'll hold up the tea jar because it's reflective and I'll be able to see the reflection in there. So usually when I start off recording, I'll go to do that and notice that my tea jar isn't there and go and grab it. I didn't record anything yesterday. I didn't feel so good after my shower, and my previous plan was to sit down and watch Angel's Egg, and I did not feel up to watching an art film. So I didn't grab my tea jar. So I left it in the freezer. And at about like 10:30 p.m. last night, I got a call from one of my flatmates, one of the people who lives here, who's like, "Hey, did you put your tea jar in the freezer?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay. Whoops, it's probably frozen solid. I'll go grab it." Because I've done that before, and it has just frozen solid and been fine. She goes, "Yeah, it's frozen solid. It's also shattered. Sorry." So I go down, and it's intact, but like shattered all over. And if I like touch it, they're all stuck to all the pieces of glass are like stuck to the ice. So I brought it, and I took a picture of it so that I can like do something with the picture. I don't know what, but rip the TBTW jar. It's been the same jar this whole time, like since the start of the channel, and it's had different tape on it and different stuff written on it, and it used to say like, you know, virgin blood and TBTW and all these things, and I don't know, it's a pretty significant part of, like, it appears in almost every video that's on this channel. It's kind of crazy that it's just gone. So in the meantime, I have ordered another just like normal 32-ounce mason jar, but I'm also just kind of casually looking around on Etsy and elsewhere for a custom potter to commission something unique. Because, you know, mason jar's cool. I like the mason jar. It's nice, but I figure if I'm gonna have something and use it that consistently and that frequently on the channel, I want something kind of cool. So I'm gonna see if I can get like a what are they called? Yunomis? Yeah, a Yunomi, which is a Japanese teacup with no handles, because I don't really like mugs. I don't care for them very much. Even this, I don't particularly like that this has a handle on it. It makes it awkward to grip for me. I know that a lot of people like having handles to grip, but I don't. And in the same token, like a lot of people don't like holding hot beverages like this, and I do. If it's hot and it's cold outside, I like being able to do that, and if it's cold and it's hot outside, I like being able to do that for the same reason, right? So I'm gonna see if I can get like a custom commissioned Unomi, because those are usually like small. They're like 1 cup things, and that's not gonna cut it for me. So I'm gonna see if I can get a like 28 to 32 ounce commissioned ceramic Unomi in like Teeaboo green, and see if we can get that. And if I can get it like engraved or something done inside the pottery to put like a T on it or something, then I'll do that. If you've got any ideas, throw them at me. Or if you happen to know a custom ceramics maker, I don't know, preferably in a Japanese tradition, because that's what I like, let me know, I guess. Okay, anyway, this has been an aside, but I wanted to give a couple of minutes and a moment of silence for the tea jar that has been with us from the beginning and will now be replaced with something new. It's a sad day. But anyway, we've got some Natsume Yuujinchou to watch, so let's do that. Okay, as a sad note, sorry, but let's go ahead and get on into Natsume. So, I have Zoku Natsume Yuujinchou episode 6 up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. It is called The Girl's Circle. I have no idea what that means, but it's sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to do a sync a thing and sync up your own copy of this episode of Natsume Yuujinchou with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. I don't know where the fuck that accent came from. Like, it's so small, I feel like I'm just gonna chug it. I really do. I guess I need water, too. I guess I just need water, too. Oh. I love those waka wakas. Look, I'm gonna be honest. This OP I liked from the beginning, but every time I hear it, it grows on me. It's just, it's so nice. All right, hello school. Hello two boyfriends. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. She's kind. Is there gonna be another like weird person? Is that? Oh, is that not Reiko in the OP? Wait. Is it the blondish brownish hair girl in the OP who we see walking around with the hat and the short hair? Oh fuck! She's a character, not. Oh my god! I really hope that that's true. Yeah, why would you tell Sasada that, you fucking assholes? Bruh. They're dragging me. I can't not. Cute girls, dude. You wouldn't understand. It's very fair. Is it? Oh! Wait, but her hair's longer. She just looks like, okay, no, it's not. It's short. Okay, that's her. Holy shit, there's a girl. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, you got a weird shit about you, dude. That's pretty creepy, but oh, at least he's talking to her, like a humanoid. Good. Yeah, Nishimura, don't say something stupid. Yeah, that's good. Cool. You're about to get shut down. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What was that? What? 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 How does she know him? No, she just recognized Natsume from somewhere. What the fuck? Or did she get vibes off him? Is she like him? The girl's circle. Like a circle of people? Or a circle in terms of like a club? Or like a magic circle? Is he drinking? Or is he playing with the girl? Or is he drinking? Depends how much booze is on the walk. Yep. Oh, did you get stuck somewhere? Hmm. Are you pooping? You're pooping, aren't you? You probably don't want to lie down right there. Just in case. Huh? Huh? Written characters? Oh my god, they're little tiny guys. Hi. Hi. No, it's all good. It's all good. He's not gonna eat you. It's fine. Are you part of the same group of little people? Oh fuck, guys. No. Oh. Where is Nyanko now? Yeah, and what was written? There's like a rune somewhere? Does she have them all over town? Is she making a big circle? Ooh. That's weird. That's a big eye. Yeah, that's magic. Yeah, that's magic. What are you... What do you have in your mouth? Can't you already fly? Good question. Okay. I doubt it's aliens. No Chujin. Also amazing that you're able to talk. Oh, she's drawing more. Hi. Hello. Wanna tell me about what you're doing? Is she trying to get them to go away so that she doesn't have to deal with them? She's gonna run. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yes, that's me. Wait, did... Yeah, he was... You do not know that information. I don't know. Maybe explain how you know Natsume. Please don't run right now. Please do not turn around and run right now. Tell us anything. Information right now. What? What? What are you... What? When... What? Huh? Yeah. What? I mean, yes, obviously. But what? Win? What kind of competition does she... Yeah. What kind of... Yeah. But it sounded more like a moral, like, world-ending battle of fate type thing. I don't know. Or maybe she's, like, twisted by a particular yokai? Or possessed? No. Okay, what's rattling at the window? Hello, yokai. Oh, this is gonna be spooky. Oh, fuck. Black Sabbath? That's really not helpful. Aww. Okay, so she's trying to win against whatever that is, or whatever game it just set out. What the fuck? No, it wasn't. What's gonna start happening to you? Yeah, what's gonna start happening to you? Oh! Uh-oh. That's a curse. That's a curse mark. Uh-oh. Take off your clothes and check the rest of your body. We've seen tattoos that move. Huh. She's the best. She's the best. Hi. Haha. I mean, you're in the OP, so. Really? It gives me my power. Okay, is this guy actually that strong? Yeah, who are you? Oh. That's reasonable. He did call us Dono, though. You met her. The eyes, do they reveal yokai? No. Oh. If you're standing in it. Oh, that's so weird. But it didn't capture him or anything. But why does she think she's doing... What? And she seems like driven to it by duty, by that curse. Did the evil yokai tell her his name and specifically ask to target him? Yeah, bring Madara with you. This is very not okay. This is potentially very dangerous. Okay, we're gonna find her. She's scribbling, scratching. Yeah. Who else, dude? Probably more to do with the monster yokai that talks to you in your dream, but we'll see. I assume it's all connected. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. You still know my name. Would you? Oh, god damn it. Chase. Chaser. Tripper. Good shit, Madara. Thank you, Sensei. Oi, tell us your shit. Stop it. Stop running. Yes, yeah, that's a yokai. Oh god. Mustache? Oh. Well, okay. Good. Sure. Great. Good. This is solid. I think he's fine with it. Well, you can't be evil then. Obviously. She called me cute though. Hey, that's fair. He can be happy about that. Would you tell us what the fuck is going on? Thank you. Yeah, can you? You haven't addressed Mustache Man at all, so big evil monster that talks to me in my dreams? Yeah. No. Okay. So why are you drawing those? That's... Must she find a specific yokai? Ooh. He knew Reiko. I'm sure. Until you met a yokai. Uh-huh. That's so cool. Okay. Which is like so deeply different perspective-wise. I'd hope that you could see a friend, right? Right. And then you saw me, didn't you, human? Yep. You have 360 days. Will we hear the actual, like, requirement, the contract? God damn that voice. Ah, so if you can find me. So... Well, that's triple fucked. And one of those names was somehow Natsume? Oh. So the gloomy aura. A restriction. Yeah, self-imposed inability to speak. Otherwise, you'll die. Yeah, how many days away are you? How many days away are you? There's a what? There's a who? Hey, buddy, stand over in the circle, bud. Come on. Oh my god, we're gonna visualize it? Oh, fuck, that's good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, he does. No, he seems alright, dude. He's chill. That is a comfy kitty. I'm glad to see you still got your priorities in order. Uh-huh. Well. Ooh. Do we have a guest? Hmm. Hmm. Someone who maybe saw a okay? No, okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, Toka's talkativeness. And self-sacrifice ties in. Of course. Just lost in my own thoughts. Stop it. Stop it. I just want to call you mom. Just stop it. Stop it. That cat eats a lot of fried food. How weird. Yeah, what's the story behind that? Are we fading out? Are we fading to credits now? No, we got a few minutes before we hit that. Ooh. Tanuma! Tanuma can actually... So that's how we learned. It's small yokai, right? Okay. Right, yeah, how could you? How could you? Gosh, that's rough. Oh, I know, we gotta fix this shit for you so that you can be normal. Well, neither of you, buddy. Neither of you. Oh, fuck. Bruh. Bruh, you're just gonna throw out a casual, wholesome head pat just like that? Just out of nothing? Oh. Ah. Alright. That is not very helpful. How about the monster teeth? Yeah, how many? Okay, there we go. We'll win. We will win. Be quick, they close at 5. What? Oh, fucking hell. Ah, fucking hell. Nope. No. You have spoken to her once, you fucking idiot. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna be like this. Yeah, alright. Oh, right. Completely. Probably. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't really need your help. It's nothing like that. I mean, I'd be okay if it was, but it's not. But, like, okay. Fish. Oh, okay. Ow! That was great looking water. What the fuck? Hello. Oh, is that actually the same yokai? Ooh, that looks a lot different. Okay. Oh, is he just gone? Was she wrong about the timing? Was she wrong about that? This is our cliffhanger, right? Fuck! Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be real here. I don't think the ED fits at this point in this cliffhanger, so I'm going to skip it for that reason, and that's the only reason. Okay, I love the ED, but it doesn't fit right here. Bonk. Okay, so I skipped the ED because it doesn't fit right here for me thematically and time, and I want to get into the rest of this story. We're also not going to spend a massive amount of time discussing this one because it is split. It is split down the middle, and we don't have answers. We do have questions and interesting things. Okay. Thoughts out of random. First thing I want to do is actually look at that cut of the water that was just a minute ago. Because it was just a minute ago, so. 21, 20-ish. When Yonko falls. Whoa! And then this, and then it like swirly things? Yeah, that. How it all swirls together like that. And then in motion. It's got this amazing like, oof. Wow, that's really good. For just like it really doesn't need to be detailed because it's just a splash, right? It could look like a shitty explosion, it could look like a little bloop, it could look like a little blap, it could be chibified and stylized. Instead, they went for a fairly hyper-realistic water with like multiple layers in the deep blue for the ripples around it, around the sides that are really realistic and good, and then the center foam froth that comes up and the bits and pieces that spray off of it. And all drawn on twos and like really extraordinary for nothing, for a nothing cut. So that's fucking cool. I don't know. Other little visual things that worked really well for me. Just the spooky spook of the dream was really fucking scary. That was good. That was some nice stuff. And that's basically it on that front. Friendo Bros being terrible. Generally normal, fine. Straight setup is really interesting and really fun. We do meet the girl. I kind of didn't know who she was at the beginning. I kind of thought it was like a vision of Reiko walking around the same town. Nope, it's a character in the same timeline. Woohoo! That's super great. Holy shit, we need more female characters in the cast. Sasada is like the only one, and Toga, right? Like, is it? I keep doing this. Fujiwara Toko? Toko, not Toka. Because Toka is the Chunibyo girl. Gah! Toko. Okay. Yeah, more female characters. I am super duper down for this. This is actually kind of a fun way to introduce this character. I appreciate this pair as fucking idiots who introduce plot points to us fairly frequently. I appreciate them for that front. It's pretty useful. And just this moment is, I think, really well done. It demonstrates to us that this character recognizes Natsume, and it piques my interest immediately. It's like, okay, wait, there's a lot more going on. Obviously, there's a lot more going on because this is the focus character of the episode. It's going to be centered around yokai. There's going to be a lot more going on, but this is a really interesting way of showing it. It's good. Okay, so we meet her. She is cute. I really like her. She's like visually quite reminiscent of Reiko and or the Madara female form thing, but also quite different. Whatever. There are also just a fucking shitload of Toko just being the best mom moments throughout this whole thing. Looking for Nyankichi and then the big meal and stuff, and just the moment where she walks and she's like, "Oh, you staring at yourself in the mirror? You checking yourself out? I see you. You're like 16. That's like normal. Okay. I'll leave you to it. I'm just walking away. You do what you need to do." Aww, it's so wholesome. It's so wholesome. Okay. Oh, little baby yokai. I love the mini yokai. They're like my favorite. It's always so Gilligan's Islandy and cool, and they're cute and fun, and yeah, I like them a lot. And then they run away, which sucks. Lots of people running away in this episode, which kind of blows. Yeah, we get the place. He does not stand within it, does he? No. Yeah, what happens when a human stands within the circle? Or a human... Oh, he does stand within it because he walks in with the other yokai. It doesn't change anything for him. Okay, so it's just if you have the latent ability, you will see yokai if the yokai is standing in the circle. Chill. Cool. Alright, she reveals that she knows his name and stuff, and it's very spooky. Says some really mysterious stuff that doesn't make any sense. Was definitely thinking like, oh, we're gonna get the information right now. Nope. Nope, just more mysteries. But that's okay. We do get our explanation. Now, the big eye within is really cool. This whole idea is really fantastic. And I must say that maybe not the first thing that pops in my head, but like the second or third thing, once I figured out once we're told what the circles can do, was, holy shit, Tanuma gets to see a yokai. Oh my god. Any yokai, preferably his carp, like the koi that are in his pond, because that would be really cool for him, right? But any yokai, we can let Tanuma meet a yokai and like actually meet them. Something that has been on like the edge. You know, imagine that you've been seeing something at the very edge of your vision for your entire life, and every time you turn your head, it moves along with you, so you can never get a clear view of it. And finally, one day, for no reason, you're able to turn and look at it and see it, and it's there and it's real, and you weren't crazy this whole time. Holy fuck, we can do that for Tanuma. Yes. Awesome. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, I think the yokai dream is really spooky. The curse mark is a curse mark. It's a curse mark. This is fantastic. Toko is the best. She's just the best. Weird mustachioed yokai who's apparently hyper powerful. I'm not complaining. New friends. Sure, yeah, okay. What's your deal? He's just here to help now. Thanks, I guess. Also, just casually dismisses Madara, just like, oh, your bodyguard doesn't mean shit to me. Who the fuck are you, actually, Mr. Mustache Head Man? What is your deal? I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, but the circles do the thing. We find out what the circles do. There are a lot of fun shots in this episode. It does make me curious who is directing, just in terms of, like, little weird environment shots and things, and like stuff happening shots and weird angles and things. They're kind of cool. Yeah, I wonder who's responsible for that stylistically. Let me go check. Okay, so both episodes 6 and 7 were storyboarded by the same individual, Keiji Goto. However, they were scripted by two separate individuals, 6 by Kenichi Araki and 7 by Mie Kaga, neither of whom I'm terribly familiar with, but familiar enough. And then episode 6 was directed by Hideaki Nakano, and episode 7 by Hisatoshi Shimizu, who also did 3 and will do 11. So we're looking at Nakano here, and Nakano has a bunch of stuff in his past, but nothing that super stand out as like, oh, there's a stylistic touchstone that I can make sense of the choices in this episode from, you know? I just don't see that. So that's fine. I just think it's a pretty good stylish episode, and nice and entertaining all the way through. Really solid at keeping the mysteries going, and then also really solid at these little build-up undercuts, kind of little punchline-y things, like this moment, which is building up to she seems to be scared of Nyanko, perhaps, or freaked out, given that's how she would maybe react to a scary big yokai thing. No, she is Ormid Haas and just, like, loves the cuteness, just like, oh, I didn't you, oh, You know, she's just like overwhelmed by Fluffy. Fuck yeah. Does she say fua fua? Does she say it? Furu. Furu. Oh, okay. Cute things, loves cute things, gotta love it. And then the circle. Moving on, yeah, things from grandfather, the actual story of it, the idea of yokai just happening to walk through your little circle and you being able to see them is so cool to me. That's such a neat addition to the universe that stuff like that can occur. And also that, like, it opens the door to the possibility of many more types of magic practitioners, because the only one that we've known up to this point was Natori, essentially, and he just does exorcisms as far as we know, right? So this opens the door big time. It's super cool. This is super cool. I'm excited. Okay, spooky yokai is spooky. I don't really, I mean, we avoid actually showing the form of that yokai, so it's really weird when he starts pulling out a picture of, like, the way it actually looks. And then that's the way that it looks for the rest of the thing. I don't understand how that worked, but okay, sure. We made it stylistically much scarier than it looks at the end. Okie dokie. But, oh yeah, the sequence, I need to see this is so well done. Leading an empty hand into the circle, and then slowly making it appear as we cross a threshold. And doing it, like, from the outside, from the center of the face outward, as though it's actually passing through a barrier or, like, walking through a waterfall, right? Like a curtain of water. That's smart. That's cool. I like it. Okay. Anyway, cuteness, funness, great meal, delicious food, Toko talking, really making it sink in just how much Taki has been restricted and, like, hurt and harmed, socially and personally, and in terms of being able to express herself and all of that, by this situation with this yokai. It's also really kind of interesting how perpendicular her opinion of yokai seems to be toward most of the characters that we've met who have any inkling of yokai, right? It seems to be one of those things where, I don't know how to explain it, and an example isn't popping into my mind, but, like, when you're born with something, it's just normal to you or even annoying, and then somebody catches a glimpse of that ability and desperately wants to obtain it for themselves, and, like, there's no way to bridge the understanding gap between someone who has just had to deal with this for their entire life and someone who's just caught a glimpse of it and finds it fascinating, right? It's like, no, you really don't understand. This isn't all that it's cracked up to be. There are problems with this, but there aren't to her, right? She doesn't have to deal with it in any situation that she can't control, right? That's kind of cool. I cannot think of something like that right now. I, there's an insensitivity to it that's weird. Okay, this is just the example that popped in my head. It doesn't really work, but think it through and maybe you'll come up with a better one in your own mind. I just can't right now. Say there's a person who's an insomniac, right? And just, like, naturally an insomniac can get a couple hours of sleep per night barely and has evolved or adapted to function off of that. I had a friend in early high school whose name was Enzo, and Enzo was a really cool dude who was an insomniac, and Enzo would, if he was lucky, get like 2 hours of sleep a night, and would spend the rest of his time during the evening just, like, power leveling World of Warcraft accounts and then selling them. And over the course of, like, the 2 years that I knew him, he made like 15 grand and bought his first car off of World of Warcraft accounts sold that he made when he was not able to sleep, right? So it's as if somebody heard that from Enzo, right? And went, oh man, I wish I had trouble sleeping so that I could do cool, productive stuff when everybody else is asleep. That would be awesome. And Enzo just turns to them and goes, like, dude, I suffer daily because I can't sleep. What the fuck? But look, from the outside looking in, it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. You've got extra time in the day. For Enzo, it's like, no, this is my cross to bear. This is my torture. I'm trying to make the best of it. That's the situation here. Natsume is able to see yokai, and it is torture. It is his cross to bear. It is difficult. It's a duty and a responsibility that he accepts, but it sucks. And then we've got this individual looking in who's like, yokai are fucking cool. I want to see more yokai. It's like, dude, really? Do you? Do you understand? But at the same time, it makes sense for that person. Like, oh yeah, pulling an all-nighter every once in a while can be real fun. Try doing it every day. It's not the same. It's really different. I just find that to be a really interesting like perspective clash going on here. All right. I think that's most of the meat of this episode. Spooky yokai, we don't understand why. I assume there's more of a reason than I'm an evil yokai. I like cursing people. I assume it's got more to do with something else than that. But we don't have enough information to know or enough information to go off of. So all I've done is touched on the couple of cool cuts and things that I liked in this episode, couple of cool direction things that I liked in this episode, and general story beat stuff that I find really interesting. And that's about it. So I think we're prepped and ready to go. Let's move on to episode 7 and finish off this apparently 2-episode story. Okay, I'll take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, and be back in just a second for episode 7. See you in a minute. Peace. All right, welcome back. We're good to go for episode 7, titled That Which You Must Not Call. I assume a name? I assume, but I don't know. Maybe referring to she must not call out for names, like of people. Something like that, maybe. Let's get into it, see what this yokai is all about, and see if we can save this girl from her fate and ourselves. I assume we will. Beep beep timer. Alright, okay, there it is. Good. I want to pay particular attention to the moment where Natsume goes from walking toward us to the moment where he's walking toward the right side of the screen. Because there's like a weird that. It's cool. I hadn't caught that until the previous time through. And then we do the full sweep around, yeah. It's so fun how, like, the whole band comes in for the second portion in the same way that the whole group of yokai, as though the song was incomplete during the first time through. It's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. There's some layers to it. I like it. I like it. I don't like the way that it ends, just like mid-song, which kind of sucks. Recap. Yeah, that's super bullshit. And found it. Or it found you. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we never followed up on Sparrows on Strings. I wonder if that'll be a thing. Yeah. Poof. Time to go hunting. Follow that cat. Okay, where are we? Here we are. Where are we? Are we in a cave? We're in a cave. What's in there? Is this inside the yokai? Or is this just a cave? Oh boy. Oh, it really is just evil. very much reminds me of certain titans. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Okay. That tells us everything right there. Yeah. Just casual cruelty. Well, fuck this guy then. I take back everything I said about reasons. Okay, maybe there are reasons. That's fine. Yeah. I do have that. I see. I disagree. Nature is rational. No, but you're sentient. Yeah, that's not fun. Oh, yeah, punch the fuck out of that kid. Can you not just, like, snap that rope? Oh, yeah, cool. No, go back and punch him more. He's gonna catch you. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you do it immediately? What's restricting this yokai? Why does it have to follow... If it doesn't have to follow rules, why is it following its own rules? 360 days, the contract, the names that have been said, 13 names? Why limit any of that? Why not just eat her? And then eat him right now? He is restricted. Oh, hi! Too late. Bye, kids. Oh, you survived. Okay, good. Yeah, well, I've got I'd add a rope around my neck. Yeah, fine. Just, just by my collar. Yes. Yeah. Of course he didn't tell anyone, because of course he wouldn't. This is completely true. Completely true. Noroi? I didn't translate that. Hey, we gotta go back to that cave so that she can see that yokai. Yeah. Yeah. He's a real bastard. He's really shit. I don't actually believe that he'll follow up on his contract. Can we go kill him? Okay. Aww. You are way too willing to be a punching bag. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, he's losing it. Oh, he's losing it. He's getting yokai cataracts. He's getting magic cataracts. This is bad. Yeah. And that means you can't see the bad yokai either. Oh, fuck. That's so... Yeah, right? Ah, fucking gross. But you can still hear. Ooh, baby. Can you see him when he's in a circle? Or do we completely have to rely on Taki? Yeah. Aho! Can we go get Tonoma? Can't regret that now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, no. Okay, I was scared that he wasn't gonna be able to hear him. Why not? Oh god. Yeah, just an empty room. That's a little terrifying. Well, shit, feeling real alone now. Yeah, he's all over right now. Trust. Oh, dude. Think we're alone now. Ah. Trust. Look in the mirror. Yeah, that's not going away. Oh, hi. Wait, we can see him in the mirror. Mirrors? Really? It wouldn't have mattered. That's important to know. So she said another name? That sucks. Oh shit, it was you. Why would you do that? Tell her your name is Jim, Steve, Johnny, James. Benedict. Bartholomew. You look like a Bartholomew. Yes, please, let's do that. Let's go fuck this yokai up. Hey, I can't see yokai. Hmm. Yeah, why are you hiding yours? Desperation. Don't. Okay, thanks. Eh? Oh. Just do it. Sort of. Prep for hugs. She's trying to fight? What's going on? You really don't have to. Yeah, what? Uh-huh. Okay. It did. Great. You did, but you haven't given us a reason. Actually, though? Or is it just a mirror? Oh, it's legit. It's from Hinoi? Maybe. Just. Yeah, about that. Oh. And he is hated. But if he wanders, it'll be hard to draw him into a circle. But okay. Oh, never mind. Just ignore that. No worries. Yeah. 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 She'll feel that connection because of the circles. Yeah. And just accept it. That's awesome. That's actually fantastic. I think that's the first character that we've actively told about the Book of Friends, and it goes well. That's huge. That's huge. What? Yeah, basically. Oh shit, he can't see. Just start drawing a circle, girl. Girl, draw a circle. Scribble circle right now. Scribble circle. 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 You can't find out. Circle. Draw it, draw it, draw it, draw it. Oh shit. Of course he does. Of course it flies. Oh, God. Oh, it's reflecting outward. Good. Yup. Taki. I believe in you. Oh, God. Were we ever told the chant? Also, he still has the rope around his neck. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, he has to hold the mirror. Oh, shit. Go, Taki. I believe in you. Yeah, Taki. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nice threat. Good. You can try, but you can also fuck off. You just think so. Aha! Rules. Right. Yeah, you're just a dick. Hey. Fuck you up. Yeah, whatever. Mustache? Somebody? Sparrows? What did that? I mean, it's gotta be. It's gotta be Madara. Holy shit, that's cool. Holy shit, that was the most beautiful thing that's been in Natsai so far. To your eyes heal? She can see him. So we're in the circle. Aww. Gonna just chill here for a little while. Alright. Ooh, they nailed that moment so well. Sweet. Sweet, back to normal status quo maintained. Woo! Trust. Of course. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, you get to be alive now. You get to say people's names. Can't thank you enough, yeah. Nope, but we're fam now, we're homies! Hey, would you mind drawing a circle so that my bro can see a yokai? Be really cool. Can we help Tanama, please? Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's valuable. Valuable. Oh my god. Yeah, he's right there. Oh. Okay, you guys are gonna have a dynamic, I see. Go for it. Go for it. Have fun. Better than silence. Quite a bit. Speaking too casually. That's amazing. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Forced to hear them, but straining to understand. Oh, God. Alright, Nishimura. Oh, hi. The gang's all here, and we have a new friend. He's a lot better of a friend than the rest of them. Not really, but like, a little bit. Alright, good. And now the ED actually works. It fits here. Perfect. Good. Fuck. All I want is just to go back and look at just rewatch the sequence where everything comes together and the climax occurs. And Madara bursts into the circle, because that was sick. Like, there's something meaningful about Natsume desperately reaching for something that's out of his grasp, and then an unseen vision of Madara as just the wind comes in, carries him, and bolsters him forward, snaps the rope that's tying him and holding him back, and pushes him toward his goal, enabling him to reach it. There's something to that that's like, oh, unexpected help from places that you might not have seen coming, and it allows you to do the thing. That's when it's all tied in with the moments of not being able to see Madara within the home. It all kind of works. Because in that moment, right, when Madara returns to his full form, Natsume is effectively defenseless in that moment, right? So there's this opportunity. Okay, nope. There's some stuff. Great. God, I don't want to know about it. Okay, as I said, the only thing that I really want to do is go back and look at the climactic cuts. So give me a minute. I want to first just go through it, and I'm just going to watch it with full audio and just get a picture of what's put together to make this whole thing work as well as I thought that it worked, because I thought that it worked really extraordinarily well. So give me a sec. There'll be a cut here, and we'll be back to actually discuss and more thoroughly. Oh. That is the sexiest fucking thing. Like, that is so fucking cool. Alright, just flying through the beginning of the appearance. Obviously, they drew the whole thing and are going through the cell erasing portions of it to make this appear, but like parts of it are twos, and then it jumps to the ones for like right here for the ROM, and then the chomp. Oh, and then the song that plays. Huh. Just for fun, I went looking for that yokai's voice because his voice actor is very familiar to me and I'm not sure who it is, and I can't find it. It is not listed on ANN and not listed on MAL at all. Japanese speakers. There are credits. If you can find the voice actor for the Stitchmark yokai, I would be eternally grateful. Thank you. Also, just the internet doesn't seem to know, so that would be information that the internet doesn't seem to know. I'll hit you up in Discord later. Okay. This cut is so dope. The music, the song that plays. The reason that I started looking stuff up is because I want to find that song that's playing and figure out which part of the OST it is. So, back to it. Okay, so that song is Kokoro wo Kimete. And just the way that it's used in this situation is so perfect for like a bolt from the blue that saves us. Absolutely fantastic as the wind blows. There's another element here. This is like, we haven't seen this level of cruelty from a yokai yet. There was that weird creepy tree that was just like, I want to eat stuff. But that's not the same level of just pure sadism and desire to harm people as this yokai has. This is like pretty close to the first villainous yokai. Truly like evil works as a word here. I guess there was that lady in the hotel as well, but it didn't feel the same and it wasn't as personal and there wasn't as much of a threat, I think. We've just come to care about Taki and now she's being literally crushed in its hand and he's enjoying it while our hero is held back and like restrained and unable to help. It's a super classic overcoming yourself, overcoming boundaries in the interest of assisting a person that you care about type of setup for a hero, but it's the type of setup that occurs in an action-based show more frequently than in an emotion-based show. So for it to occur in this show, and for it to work on the action-y level and the emotional level is really kind of stellar to me. It was not what I was expecting, and I am kind of blown away by it. It doesn't hurt that the actual cuts that make up this sequence are fantastic all the way through. The selling that Natsume is struggling here, reflecting him in the mirror as he's reaching out, is pretty perfect. Selling her pain is pretty perfect. The only thing that we could have gone further, and I don't want it to, is if we had like the Kuwabara stuff and there are lots of crackle pop noises, but we don't want that. We don't want her to get to that point, right? So great. Reaching, come on. The focus on, you know, the rope holding him back, tying him down, becomes too much. And snap. Just that, the little swimming in the air little moment. All of the hair motion, the wind, the snap. On ones. Is it all? No. But it's really fucking good. And then the gleam that becomes almost like an impact frame across from the mirror. Who else? Whoosh. That is just the coolest thing. Oh, that's so good. I dig that like crazy. I like that a lot. And we seal it. It's just, this is so wonderful, I think. And then they fall together. Yeah. Watching over me in his yokai form. And all is back to the status quo. But a little bit better, because now we got another cool character who's really cool, and I like her a lot. Okay. Other elements here. I think that the initial interactions with the yokai in this episode tell us so much about him. They hold us in suspense and mystery for a little bit, because in my mind, I'm expecting there to be some kind of way to make an accord with this yokai, right? Like, there's something, as soon as he says, like, oh, I hate humans, well, we've heard that before, but from yokai who've been able to be fixable, right? Usually it's a communications error. Not here. This guy sucks. This guy's the worst. So, it takes us a little bit. But it's this moment right here that really sells it for me. He takes his foot off the rope. Natsume starts to stand back up. And he stands back down on the rope, right? There's no reason for it. It's just to see him suffer. So this immediately like, oh, well then. This guy needs to die. Right now. Immediately. Fuck this guy up. It's great. It's good. I like it. Okay, so we use the board, stab the thing, get away, punch the guy in the face. Fuck yeah. Deserves more face punches. And Natsume at some point is like, wow, should I have stayed and just tried to fight him off instead? And I don't know. It's just, it's a weird question that he asks, but a reasonable one. And I don't know. Maybe. At this point, it doesn't matter because it worked out anyway, but maybe. Yeah, no obligation to follow the rules, which clues us in that even if Taki were to do things, he would eat her anyway. And the eye lick, which was just creepy, but gets much worse because fucking... Also, an inability to see. I love the quickness that we go from this eye lick and the disgust that it induces, at least in me as an audience member, to the very cathartic punch you in the face, get the fuck away from me, holy shit, bad touch, no. It's just quite snappy, in terms of the way that these two shots are edited together. It's a really simple thing, but it's snappy. Bad thing happens, character wants to reject it, have the character reject it immediately. It feels like they've pushed us out of that bad situation that we're in, right? Like, we get into the mental state of, oh god, it just licked our face. Punch him. No, get him away. And then Natsume does that. He punches him and gets him away. And it's like, oh, thank god. Okay, great. And then, cut, snap, run. Yeah, that's just cool. I dig it. Okay, away we go. And he's like, I'm still gonna get you. Bah ha ha. This is fun. One, just because of the 3D-ness of this shot, this is just clever and good, and we haven't seen this technique used yet in Natsume, as far as I know. Sort of hold a still frame. I wonder what this looked like in the manga. I assume that this was essentially a panel, but it's fun, and it's pretty well put together for what it is. Jumping around, jumping forward, finding out that we can't see mustache, very scary. But we move along, and it turns out okay, and we know how this all goes. These moments right here. This is besides the climactic stuff, this is really cool. One, we've talked before, I've speculated before, what happens if Natsume loses his powers at any point? How does he feel about that? We don't really get to dive into that because it's so definitely temporary, this loss of ability to see the yokai, and there are ways around it, but it's still really interesting that we have this moment here, and it is possible. In this moment, one, we use a lot of isolating shots, like Natsume in the middle of the big room. This isolates him. It makes him feel very alone. And so when he does say later that maybe it was loneliness that he felt when he wasn't able to see Madara, well, he means it, and it was loneliness. Not something that he would ever admit, but the yokai that he knows are closer friends than most of his friends, right? So he just sits there. Madara sits there with him. There's this sense to this that, like, there's faith and also fear mingled together. But in this moment, Natsume is helpless. Spiritual power or not, if he can't turn around and land a punch, Madara can eat him. Now, we know that Madara could probably eat him while he's asleep anyway, if he really wanted to. But this is a moment where Natsume is far weaker than he's ever been, and Madara chooses to protect him. I think that's important. I think that matters. And other things, yeah. Okay. Her trying to control herself over... That's very fun, too. Okay, there's a lot here that I really love, that I just really like. This was a really solid episode, a really solid two-part episode. I think the storyline that it tells is an intriguing one. I think the action moments in it and the, like, clever visual things that it does are fantastic. This is my favorite resolution to a story in Natsume so far, and it's a very different story from most that we've gotten from Natsume. This one is a lot less on the wholesome front. There's a genuine evil figure in this one, right? There's something that we actually have to defeat that genuinely threatens us. That's a change up from just, there's a yokai, we save the yokai, it's wholesome, right? That's a change up. I like it. I'm not expecting that we'll, like, stay in this realm of different type of storytelling. I fully expect that the next episode will be back to the status quo, random yokai, save it, wholesomeness. But we can branch out. We can do other things, and that's quite exciting. There are also some nice horrifying elements in this one. Sadism, cruelty, evil, good stuff. Yeah. More of that. Let's dig in. Let's dig deeper, Natsume. I'm down. All in all, I really like this episode. I really hope you've liked it too, but we're going to wrap there. So, I've been Teeaboo. This has been Zoku Natsume, episode 6 and 7. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, because I really like these are nice. And I hope to catch you next week when we watch a couple more. See you there. Peace.